Well, you find us. You find us in a factory,
It's
in a power plant
quite large factory.
in Russia. There's a lot that's happened. The Bymore was destroyed, but the Bymore's been rebuilt. We can rebuild it. We actually haven't even shot the majority of this episode yet, so it'll be interesting to get into the new Bymore set and see what that all looks like.
Yeah.
Basically, at the end of last season, Chuck's father, leaves him this kind of dying message saying, it was all for you kids and it was all for your mom, and find your mom. And even though I promised Ellie that I'm out of the spy game and I've quit officially with the CIA, I have not. I'm still in it. I'm still embroiled in it.
You went rogue.
Every time I try to get out, they pull me back in. I go rogue.
Yeah.
And I don't tell Sarah and Casey, but of course they find out within the course of the first episode, because we all end up in Moscow together, fighting the likes of Dolph Lundgren, which is
I can't
baller.
tell you how many times that's happened to me.
Yeah, you and Dolph.
We're just in Russia, bumping into old friends, fighting Dolph Lundgren, fighting Nickel.
Draco.
Drago.
So that's where we pick up, and and of course Morgan's a very important part of the process now. I mean, he's a government man. He's a G-man.
He's he's a changed man.
Not really.
Ish. Yeah. Well, it's fun.
Yeah. You're part of it. You're in this world.
Yeah, special ops.
Yeah.
Very special.
Spec-ops.
Very special
Very
ops.
special.
Jeez. Yeah, no, it's fun.
Yeah, the Bymore is now bigger and better. The castle, our secret base underneath, is bigger and better, and they're all now entwined. It is one giant government facility. The store
It's now full cover. It's an actual cover.
And populated with other government agents and whatnot. So how Jeff and Lester and Big Mike fit into all of that will be interesting. I haven't read anything about it yet, so we'll see. But yeah, and so there's some new characters that we meet along the way, more agents that are working at the Bymore or around the Bymore. All kinds of new fun little gadgets and gizmos and
Aplenty.
Who's it's and what's it's.
Galore.
Dolph Lundgren, you mean? DL? Keep it on the DL. That's where it comes from. Few people know that. You might know him from such films as Rocky IV or Masters of the Universe.
Okay.
Universal Soldier.
Okay.
And the like.
Punisher, the original.
Ooh, very true.
That's right.
Very true.
I come in peace. I'll stop. I'm a big DL fan.
Yeah, it's killer, man. It's we always geek out.
Yeah.
I mean, anytime we get somebody to guest star on the show that is a part of that world already, that genre sci-fi world that we know and love so much, and we know the fans totally eat up. It's such a little Easter egg for them. It's great because that's what this show is really at the core of it. It's just about having that kind of fun, and so it's cool to have him around. He's a really nice guy. He's still big and muscular and looks like he's 32. I mean, it's like, how do you and Adam Baldwin, what do you drink? What do you eat? Yeah, Mama Partsowski, played by the one and only Linda Hamilton. So, again, sci-fi genre world, fan favorite kind of awesomeness, and I just want to feel like John Connor. That's what have you seen this boy? That's ultimately what I'm trying to get out of this. Edward Furlong beat me to the punch. Yeah. And now I'm trying to just, get a little bit of that glory, whatever. It's like when Christopher Lloyd was on the show and I got to call him Doc. I'm just using this as an excuse to live out my childhood fantasies. Is there anything wrong with that? I don't think there's anything.
Not at all.
No, not at all.